you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smoking, I'm going to be giving you my initial thoughts and impressions, as well as showing you how to season the brand new Char-Griller Akorn auto-kamado. Now, a kamado grill is a grill that's shaped like an egg. And these are very popular, but usually they're very expensive because the real expensive ones, in order to maintain heat consistency, they have ceramic tiles inside, which is a very good way of maintaining heat, and it's a very efficient way of using whatever fuel source you're using. But the downside is it's very expensive. You can spend several thousands of dollars on a really nice high-end kamado type grill. So when Char-Griller came out with this new one that's a lot less expensive and more affordable for your average guy, because instead of having the ceramic, it's got a double steel constructed wall, which also maintains heat very efficiently. Now, what I really like about this is that it uses real charcoal, and you can put chunks of wood in here. And to me, that makes a difference in flavor. I recently got a pellet grill, and although I've done a couple cooks on it and I've been satisfied with it, I've noticed the end product just doesn't have that same smoky flavor that I like or I've grown accustomed to when I cook over real charcoal and real wood. So what I also like about this is I think it's going to be just like a pellet grill. The pellet grill is very convenient because you just plug it in, you set the dial, and you hit go, and it maintains temperature. This is kind of the same thing. But how it maintains temperature is it has a fan on the one side, and obviously if you set the temperature, 350, 400, that fan's going to come on until it gets up to that temperature, and then the fan will shut off and monitor it. Once it drops again, it'll come on. So this is giving you all the conveniences of the pellet grill, but it's going to give you that smoky flavor, hopefully, that I've grown accustomed to. So stick around. I'm going to unbox it today. I'm going to put it together. I'm going to show you how to season the brand new cast iron grate that it comes with. And then at the end of the video, I'll give you my final thoughts and impressions. Let's get cooking. Alright guys, before I go outside and assemble this, I just wanted to show you on Char-Griller's website. Here it's listed, the Akorn auto-kamado. We have an MSRP of $450, which I think is very reasonable for what you're getting. Most pellet grills, you're probably going to go a little bit higher than $450. So what got me motivated to buy this now was because, lo and behold, I was surfing the internet, and here it is on Walmart's website, the same auto-kamado, for over 50% discount, $224 free shipping. So at the time of this recording here, it's still on sale at Walmart. So if you guys have been waiting to pick one up, this is a steal, 50% off. Okay, so that's why I bought it. I want to let you guys know because I don't know how long it's going to continue to be on sale. I'm assuming they had an excess inventory and we're moving into the holiday season. They probably just wanted to clear the warehouse. Anyway, let's go outside. Let's get to work to put this thing together. Alright guys, I'm just unpacking everything here. I'm not going to go through the whole instructions or watching me put it together. There's a couple great videos that I watched that do that in detail, step by step. I'll leave links below. One is Cooking with Jeff, and the other one's Homeowner Barbecue. Anyway, there's a hardware pack. It doesn't look too complicated. This is the little fan mechanism, which I think looks really cool. It's got a little fan in there. It's got a little rubber thing in there to prevent coals from going through. Everything looks pretty heavy duty and sturdy. I'm going to start putting this together, and then once it's all together, I'll kind of go over the features and stuff with you guys, all right? Be back in a moment. Alright guys, I am done putting it together. I moved this inside. It wasn't too hard. My wife Monica had to help me. It is raining. We just had around half-inch hail come down for around 10 minutes. Wind is blowing. I can't show people this in these conditions, so we carried it inside. So here it is. It's looking nice. It's got some nice wheels. It's got a little caster wheel in the back that you can lock. Here's our controller, but I'll go over that a little bit later. So we've got three little hooks here for some accessories. So we open it up here, and I'm just going to kind of show you what's going on here. Take this out first. So first thing you notice, this is really thick, double wall construction all the way around. It's got this nice rubber gasket right here that's, you know, will make a nice seal. Here's where the fan is, over here on this side, and then the temperature probe is right here in the top of the lid. So the first thing you got to put in is this little, I guess, heat shield, and it's a very specific way you have to put it in, because you have to put the heat deflector, these little tabs here. There we go, right there. You want the 2 tabs up here in the top and then one in the bottom. So the little fan unit, let me show you that right now. On this side, here's the fan itself. So what you do is you kind of lift this up, fold it down when you're ready to cook, and this will just blow air into the bottom. The bottom portion here is where the ash is, and it's really cool because you got these 2 clips on both sides to hold everything in place, and then it just slides out and you can dump it. So that looks real. I'm pretty impressed with that. Okay, so down here in the little opening, that's where the fan's gonna blow. So first thing we got to put in the bottom grate like that. Now this is where you're gonna put the charcoal. Next we put the heat, and like I said, it's very specific rear, and you can see it's kind of shaped like a triangle. That's how you want it. This is in the front. So that's the heat diffuser plate. Now this comes in handy when you want to do low and slow. You know, maybe a brisket, a pork butt, some ribs. Leave it out if you want to do hot and fast. And then let me show you the next thing I really like about this, the cast iron grate. So here's that cast iron grate. I'm going to season it, which is what they recommend. So that is nice that comes with this. Very nice. And obviously, if you don't have the diffuser plate, they give you this little tool here, obviously, so you can move this when it's hot. So if you were doing, you know, just regular grilling, you can throw in more charcoal or wood chunks that way. And then like I showed you before, you can lift the whole thing back here with that holder. So anyway, and then the other thing I really like about this, when you close it, you got this latch here that's going to help keep temperature. It's going to hold everything in place. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you the main features. I'm going to drag this outside. We're going to start a fire. They recommend to put some oil on that grate to season it up. It's going to take around an hour or so. I'll meet you guys outside. Alright guys, we just got it outside again. One thing I didn't show you inside was this nice top rack that they give you. And you can see it just fits in 1 or 2 holes. So you can put it on the right side, left side, on there, and you have a drip tray with some water on there to create some steam. Very cool. Anyway, this thing, I adjust the intensity. Yeah, let me crank this thing up. There we go. All right guys, so I have the box that it came in with the piece of paper that the grate was wrapped in, laying on top. This is how I recommend you do it so you don't make a big mess. I'm using flaxseed oil, which is what they recommend. But all we're going to do here, this is like a cast iron frying pan. We're just going to apply a coating, and I'm going to use that tool. I'm going to flip it over, do the other side. I like that little Char-Griller logo there. Looking good, huh? So yeah, we're just going to do this, and we'll wait. That the charcoal just got lit. It should be ready any minute. So let me continue to do this, guys, and then we'll be back in a second. Alright guys, they also have an app that I downloaded, and it's telling me right now the temperature is 343. It's successfully connected. These are the readings for your 2 temperature probes. They only one came with the grill, a timer, so kind of cool. So it's almost at 350. We're going to give it around 20 minutes, and then I'm going to take off the grate, re-season it on both sides, put it back in, and we're probably going to do that 2 or 3 times. Alright, we'll be back shortly. Alright guys, now I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the brand new Char-Griller Akorn auto-kamado. I'm going to start off with the cons, okay? And believe me, so far there aren't that many, okay? The one thing, a little pet peeve, more than a con, you have 2 temperature ports, you give me 1 temperature probe. Give me 2 probes. If you're going to put 2 ports on there, charge me the extra 10, 20 bucks, whatever it costs. I'll never notice it, okay? This is both a con and a plus. The con is it's not going to hold its heat as well as a official Kamado that has the ceramic tiles inside, okay? But the pro to that is it's much less expensive, and having that dual steel construction, I think it works very well. Probably not quite as well, obviously, as ceramic, but you know what? I think it's more than sufficient. The other thing is it's kind of a smaller size Kamado. It's not super huge. But you know what? It's going to be big enough for you to put a turkey on there. I'm sure you'll be able to put a full packer brisket, ribs, pork shoulder. So it's pretty sufficient. But if you got a huge family, it might be a little bit on the small side, you know. And so the pros, I mean, first off, affordable, okay? $450 MSRP. If you get the deal like I did, 50% off, it's even more of a bargain. I like that it comes with a cast iron grate. You saw me season that. That's going to last for years, and that's a very heavy duty grate compared to some of the other cheaper ones. The ash pan, super easy. 2 clips, it slides right out. It's even easier than taking the thing off the bottom of a Weber kettle where sometimes you have a hard time lining up those slots. The ability to cook with wood and charcoal instead of pellets, big pro for me, mainly because of the flavor profile that you get. I like that it comes with an app that's both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi compatible, that you can track the temperature and time from inside your house. Very nice. I like that it comes with a deflection plate, so if you're doing a low and slow, like a brisket or some ribs, you can put that on. It'll prevent any heat flare-ups from coming up, and you can dial it into that like 225, 250. Really, really cool. And then I like that top shelf that swivels over. Gives you some added cooking area. And if you were cooking something like a pork butt and it could fit on that top shelf, you could put a foil pan underneath it so you wouldn't be dripping and making it all messy and dirty inside. So overall, I'll have to say, I'm pretty impressed. Obviously, my opinion might change over time as I do some more cooks, but if you guys are interested, go to the Walmart website. At the time of this recording, they still had them on sale if you're interested. And as always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. If you like the video, hit the like button. It helps my channel out quite a bit. You see the logo on my shirt? It's on the bottom corner of the screen. If you click on that, it'll allow you to subscribe to my channel, and I really encourage and hope you will, because that also helps my channel quite a bit. And then I'll leave a link above and below to my website where I have all my recipes with photos, the whole bit. It's ericsmokingbbq.com. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time.